22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from FedEx Field. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1. First play, going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Howell, another throw on 2nd down. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Howell. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Throwing here, Howell. That's into the hands of his tight end Bates. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And once more, Howell back to the air. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by the Logan Thomas touchdown catch. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Third and short yardage, Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
They didn't need much. They didn't get much. But what they did get was enough for a 1st down.
On play action, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
To the air again, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. The kick by Maher is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Second down and 3. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw. Howell. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Another throw for Howell. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson, 34 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That time a 6-play drive, and it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott, pass incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 15. First down, Howell to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Throwing again on second down. Howell, a quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Howell tried to pick it up on 3rd. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Howell throwing on 1st down here. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Howell now to throw it. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Working with a 2nd and 3. Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his man. 25 yards that time. So we've reached. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards, you're trying to hold teams below that. When they get one against you, as we just saw there, well, that really hurts them. It puts them back on their heels a little bit. It makes them a little bit less confident.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. 23 yards the pickup there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Pushes him over. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Throwing. Prescott. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And that's complete to Cooks. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now here's Pollard. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 14.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On first down, Howell. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Back to throw, Howell. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, there was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Fielded just outside the goal line and able to get this out to the 25. So here we go now with Howell and the Commanders. Down 21-14, 2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. Howell's throw taken in by Samuel.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. He's got McLaurin.
They'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's Howell. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go.
Howell's throw complete there to Thomas.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Howell to throw.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
And some room to work.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams